Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing 3 delicious Christmas cookie recipes. The first is a peppermint hot chocolate brownie cookie. I made these for our neighborhood's luminaria and cookie bake-off event, and they were so good. So I am starting by adding 2/3 cup of shortening. I used Crisco and 1.5 cups of light brown sugar, and I am just creaming that all together. To that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of water, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 eggs, and just whisk that with the hand mixer until it's combined and fluffy. Then I am starting with the dry ingredients: 1.5 cups of flour, 1/3 cup of cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I'm just whisking that all together. And typically you will add the flour mixture into the wet mixture, but I had the flour mixture in the larger bowl, and so I just decided to add the wet to the dry instead. And then the spatula just wasn't really cutting it with this mixture, so went ahead and switched to the hand mixture, and this does become a pretty thick and sticky dough, so the hand mixture definitely worked a lot better. Now I'm adding a package of these Toll House Peppermint hot cocoa morsels. I found these at Target. I thought they worked really well. And then I'm adding 1 container of Peppermint Crunch candies from Target. However, the recipe does call for 1 cup of Andes peppermint baking chips and a cup of just semi-sweet chocolate chips. So you could do either, but I did think the hot cocoa morsels just were really fun. And you're gonna bake these at 375 for 7 to 9 minutes. Next, we are making my favorite peanut butter cookie recipe. This is my mom's recipe, and it's a 1-1-1 recipe. So it's 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, and 1 egg. And then I use the hand mixer just to get everything nice and combined. And then I use a cookie scoop and just make balls into the dough and bake that at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. To make it a little bit more fun for the holidays, I am adding a Hershey Kiss right to the center. I just let them cool for about a minute or 2 before placing the Hershey Kisses, and then let it cool another minute or 2 before moving to a cooling rack. And I love that this recipe is just coincidentally gluten-free if that's something that you need as well. Next, we are making my favorite sugar cookie recipe. So I am starting with a cup of unsalted butter that's been softened and a cup of sugar. And then I am just creaming that all together with the hand mixer. And then I am adding a teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste and 1/2 teaspoon of almond extract. You could leave the almond extract out, but honestly, I think they make the cookies extra delicious. And then I'm adding 1 egg and just combining all of that as well. Next, moving to the dry ingredients, we have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder that we're going to just whisk all together. And once all of that is nice and combined, you're just going to add the flour mixture about a cup at a time into the wet mixture, and then use a hand mixer again to just incorporate all of that together. The hand mixer is going to be the best option for making sure that the dough gets to the right consistency so that you can roll it out and use the cookie cutters. And this is my all-time favorite dough because a lot of sugar cookie recipes, you have to refrigerate the dough before rolling it out. This one is a no-chill dough, so you can go ahead and just make the dough, roll it out, use the cookie cutters, and then you are going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then you're just gonna let them cool on a cooling rack. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more cooking videos, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.